Survival, the most important aspect of creatures of Sonaria. Hard to learn, harder to master. Even experienced players struggle with staying alive due to the massive server size and variety of overpowered creatures. Though, with this guide, I will help you learn how to better survive in the cruel Sonarian world. Anyways, let's get into it, shall we? You need to hide. Sure, it may seem cowardly, but it can save your life. Having a hidey hole can stop bigger creatures from hitting you, and it gives you a moment to heal and get rid of any bleed, poison, injury, or whatever else. This is a bad hidey hole. Do not hide here unless you have a boreal coming for you. Pretty much everything else can reach you here. If you'd rather escape, do not elder your creatures. Eldering makes you bigger. This will decrease the amount of holes you can fit into. Here's an example of a hidey hole for a smaller creature. Tier 1 to 3 will most likely fit, but I do not. The hole over here would work much better. I can just barely squeeze in, which means an Elder Nolumyth wouldn't even be able to reach me. This works very well against many Tier 4s and 5s. This would be amazing to heal any negative status effect. It also can double as a safe nesting cave. This is where I normally nest. If you are being chased, don't forget to sniff. You can never trust your surroundings in this game. Anyway, always be on the lookout for hidey holes. Just around here, there are dozens of small caves for any creature to use. Most of them are rarely checked, or are too small for most kill-on-siders to reach you. Other regions that have a plethora of caves is Flower Cove, Mesa, and even Oasis. Even tunnels like the one I just flew through can help. If you practice, you could possibly fly flawlessly through them, while any airborne pursuers would most likely crash against the walls. This gives you more time and stamina compared to the attacker to escape. I heavily suggest taking some time to remember the small caves that you could hide in around the map. It has saved my life multiple times, and definitely will save yours. Know how to fight. Being able to fight back is another very effective way to survive. If you just try to run, you let the opponent have the feeling of victory. You also have the chance of them finding you and eventually finishing you off. But if you defend yourself, you could take away their victory. You either scare them off, kill them, or die trying. All are honorable. To be able to get good at fighting, or PvP, you need to pick a creature to use as your main. You can focus and learn the strategies associated with it. Every creature has its own play style, and every player alters it to fit them. There's also a thing called hitboxes. Every creature bites differently and has a different range. There's an in-game command that lets you see your hitbox. If you go up to chat and type the command shown, the command is /hitbox if you cannot read it. Now, when you bite, there is a red box that only you can see. This red box represents your hitbox. Any creature who is within range will take damage. Some creatures have longer hitboxes, some reach down, some are farther up. It all depends on the creature. It's also really fun to mess around with. The text-to-speech that I use cannot convey the weird amount of joy I get from spawning these stupid red boxes. I have named mine Jerry. Yeah. Anyway, learning these hitboxes will greatly improve your combat skills. It allows you to push the limits of where you can hit compared to your opponents. And if your hits manage to miss a bunch, you can understand why with this command. Also, when you want to turn the hitboxes off, you just type /hitbox again in chat. Another part of PvP is being able to understand what you can and cannot take. Most of the time, you cannot take down Corythos, Cavadoris, or Oxytalis. Every creature has its weakness, so you just have to experiment around to understand what creature is your own weakness. This takes time, so don't expect to suddenly become a PvP master. No guide can make you a perfect PvPer. Always take your time and learn. Don't go near the water. Playing with other people allows you to increase damage output against foes. Allying with other people, or even friends, if you have any, increases your chances of survival. Real animals do it. That's why there's herds of cows and whatnot. And the bonus of being in a group is that you could just make whatever is hunting you go after one of your friends instead. You don't have to be the fastest, just don't be the slowest. If someone gets mad and calls you a teamer, don't worry about it. Animals in real life pack, and even make cross-species packs, so don't take it to heart. You are awesome and don't let a random stranger online tell you otherwise. Anyway, some creatures have buffs from this as well, and it can increase health, weight, and damage. This really helps in battles. This ability is called Strength in Numbers, so keep an eye out about that. Having healers and whatnot also helps. They quite literally save lives. Especially Ani, due to its ability to heal most status effects. Valkyrie is quick and mobile, making it another reliable healer. Ani and Valkyrie are my personal favorites in regards to healers, totally no bias at all towards Valkyrie. Packing with strangers could also allow you to meet new people, therefore making friends. With more friends, you have bigger packs. With bigger packs, you can survive. Who doesn't like surviving? You also might have a chance of befriending someone with a private server, where you can practice these survival skills in. Isn't that awesome sauce? That's all for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want more guides like this, then make sure to like and subscribe. Have a good day.